MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell is claiming Verizon canceled him because that's a better story than my ramshackle dumpster fire website broke the text marketing rules, so we're going to have some fun getting into that.
These things that they've done, those are manifestations of a stolen election, of trying to take over our country.
The MAGA tears are strong with Tom Selleck's slow cousin, who says he's barely sleeping so he can focus on his election fraud investigation. But I think he's just avoiding putting his multicolored mustache on the chemical foam pillows he wants you to buy.
And anyone out there that says there's no evidence, you know what? You better check him. That person needs to go to a doctor. I mean, seriously. He needs to go to a doctor to find out what's wrong with this. He has been completely brainwashed.
Completely brainwashed. I'm just amazed that the guy that calls the vaccine the mark of the beast and pushes oleander and ivermectin is actually encouraging people to see a doctor. Stick with me while I review some hilarious new footage and roast the latest and stupid from Donald Trump, Don Jr., Alex Jones, Lauren Boebert, and more. Window pane glasses Lauren Boebert took to Twitter for her weekly having a go at liberals and failing. Not sure what word she was even going for here, but it was time for me to drop the hammer. Your 2 inches of dollar store makeup and homebrew hair dye has knocked off your last few brain cells. Have another go at the Craigslist backyard bikini model thing between Jason's bowling alley flesh pickle parades. It's time to treat politics like high school and drop out.
This stuff is happening in the United States of America. We've been sitting there trying to show you Australia every week. Australia is where we're headed if we don't stop everything now.
Yeah.
We need to stop this in its tracks.
Well, if you're Ted Cruz, you got enraged this week about a dancing restriction in Australia because you thought the WA was for Washington when it was really for Western Australia. Blue state Dems are power-drunk authoritarian killjoys. Washington state, no dancing allowed. Any rational and free citizen, piss off. Ted Cruz, you're a moron. Western Australia, I like this. I think it's great. Takes the pressure off men this New Year's Eve. We don't want to dance. This is a good thing. Make it permanent.
Okay, I'm going to have to turn this off now. I see I'm getting bots and trolls calling in now. They're going to ruin it for the Facebook Live people. Yep. Okay, everybody. I'm sorry on Facebook Live. You're going to have to go over now to frankspeech.com. We've got bots and trolls calling in from they'll just keep calling my phone now. So, all right. So we'll talk to y'all. We'll talk to y'all later, and go over to frankspeech.com.
I'm so confused. So he's just had his iPhone tilted this entire time streaming live to the platform he constantly complains about and says he's blocked on.
And isn't that something? Okay. All right, there we go. And they can't get us here, but they can still attack my phone. It's nuts. It just doesn't get old with them. Now, if I had time, I'd answer that bot and see you'd get a thing like, it's just a thing that we call it recording.
Yeah, Mike still doesn't understand what a bot is or how to put his phone on Do Not Disturb, Silent, or Airplane mode. It's not that hard for the rest of the world. It's very hard for American Borat. Right-wing conspiracy theorist Alex Jones called 911 on Christmas Eve because his wife accused him of cheating, then attacked him with finesse. Yes, finesse. And when I say that, I don't mean skill. I mean hair soap. The guy that pushes alpha power capsules got beat up by his yoga instructor wife with a shampoo bottle. Fantastic! Apparently, they were bathing their kid and got in an argument, and she went at him with the bottle. I'd love to hear that call.
911, what's your emergency? My wife, she hit me on the head with finesse a few times, and the top came open, and it leaked some of the chemical substance, the soap in my eyes. It dribbled down, and it really burns. And I'm locked in the bunker, within my bunker. I live in a bunker. I'm Alex Jones, and I need you to come rescue me immediately. Rescue me immediately. I got attacked with finesse.
Remember that time you got beat up with a shampoo bottle by your wife on Christmas Eve? Yeah, me neither. According to statements Alex Jones has said, it appears to be some kind of medication imbalance. Most of this guy's income is from protesting Big Pharma and selling supplements, and clearly they are a bucket of unicorn wank.
One of the things, if you're out there and you haven't received a text message back, and by the way, you can set up your account. We encourage that. You need to set up your account on FrankSpeech. Then you will have, that's the only way that I can get your email and phone number. But the phone numbers, remember, are hard for me to text you because Verizon has shut us off. When I put up the interview of me and Donald Trump, our great real president, Verizon shut us down to text market.
They didn't shut you down because of your VHS backroom hostage video with Donald Trump. They shut you down because you didn't comply with their terms.
Thank you, Verizon. Another horrible, horrible company. Okay? They shut us down. But you know what? There really is now other telephone companies out there that are good. AT&T is just as bad. They're all bad. They've all got their agenda. It's a very left agenda.
Here's how it works, Dollar Store Burt Reynolds. Carriers monitor and filter SMS traffic, and if your message triggers a perceived violation from the carrier's perspective, your text will not be delivered. When your text messages are flagged, it becomes very likely that future messages from the same or similar numbers will be filtered out as well. Aggressive language, hyperbole, capitalization, repetitive content can appear spammy as well. Sending too many messages from a single number during a certain time period could cause that number to be blacklisted. According to Mike's site, he was sending people up to 5 messages a day. And that's what he said he would do, a maximum. And he went over that. Like, it's safe to say that the guy that got an F rating from the BBB for running deceptive ads isn't exactly following the text marketing guidelines. Powder enthusiast Don Jr. tweeted, "These people are genuinely evil and have zero regard for even our most basic constitutional rights. We're truly in a fight to see whether or not we'll live in a free society." Naturally, I replied, you needed a stack of up-to-date vaccines when you went on a lad's trip to Africa with your charity grifting bro to try and compensate for inherited micro-toad knobs by shooting lions. Also, where in the Constitution does it mention airline travel? Let me remind all of MAGA watching that Trump defended Ghislaine Maxwell on camera, wishing her well, and logs show that Diaper Dawn flew with Jeffrey 6 more times than was previously known. Yes, the man Q believes will save the world is a triple diamond frequent flyer on Epstein Air.
Do you know about Pete Santelli starting this paper ballot brigade?
That one is new to me. Do you know about that, Mike?
What paper ballot brigade is? What paper ballot brigade is? What paper ballot brigade is?
Pete Santelli starting a paper brigade?
Paper ballot brigade.
Paper Bally Brigade. Neither of them can come close. This is up there with Bed Bath & Beyond.
Costco and Bed Bath & Beyond and Bed Bath & Beyond and...
Don Jr. retweeted fellow son of a moron Eduardo Bolsonaro for praising Donald Trump's picture book. And what's fantastic about this is when photos of Trump's sloppy pants circulated, he called it totally doctored Photoshop fake news. And here's him in the book with his bunched up adult diapers sloppy sacks. Creasing, crumpled, box shoulders, tie knot too small, jacket too long. I think the White House tailor is an unsung hero. He is one of the best in the world, and it's clear how much he despised Trump, from making him appear extra phallic from his meeting with the Queen. Again, people said this was Photoshop. No, it's not. To his day-to-day disheveled look that made him appear less president and more, "Hello everybody, if you could come over here, I've got some phone cases. You can protect your phone from yellow fluids getting on them. And I got a terrific deal if you want to kind of not own a room at a Florida resort that's crumbling for a week or two every 3 years. I got a terrific deal. Come over here, people."
We had a 48-hour perfect record for FrankSpeech here. That means there were no glitches out there.
Can you imagine watching CNN and having Jake Tapper divert from news for a few minutes to talk about how the broadcast had a good couple of days with audio and video and streaming, and then going into his next piece and nothing works?
This is a news outlet. This is a massive news outlet for you. That's your flash sale. You guys, you can go. I want you to click on that. That's the store here at Frank's Beach. We have the store here at Frank's Beach. Okay, go into the My Store. I don't know what's going on there. Click on the store. I'm going to have to.
Where's the store?
Brandon is looking for the online store button, and it's right there, and he's already on the online store anyway. There's just nothing there because these people have no idea what they're doing.
I don't know what's going on there.
Where's the online store? There it is. Go to the top. Yep, we're going to have to fix something here. We got a broken link.
There's something there because right now we were doing adjustments for you guys tonight. For the sales we're having, but now what we'll do then tonight.
It's not a broken link. It's just empty, like your heads. Fox News was freaking out about Alexa accidentally suggesting a kid put a penny in a socket, but was cool with Donald Trump purposefully suggesting Americans inject disinfectant. And they did.
They haven't benefited. Nobody's benefit for what's in office, period. Period.
Lindell's grammar has not improved, but the U.S. economy added nearly 6 million jobs, unemployment dropped to 4.2%, 72% of U.S. adults are fully vaccinated, child poverty was cut in half, and GDP is on pace for the biggest growth since 1984. Period. Oh look, the guy with no har is still making lib vids. MAGA tears. Enough with the MAGA tears. That's when I turn off the video. MAGA tears. Yeah, I guess the truth comes from you or CNN, LMFAO. MAGA tears. Why are you mean? MAGA tears. He is a president. Show some respect and stop calling him Diaper Don. MAGA tears. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check me out on Spotify. I've played in 35 countries. I've done several theater and arena tours with Jim Jeffries. I have 3 albums there. You can stream them for free. That's a pretty sweet deal. Also, you can support the show by checking out my merchandise. You can grab an ABD, a Stoled, or a Channel mug. They go fantastic with those MAGA tears. If you want to have a friend roasted or congratulated, I do personal videos on Cameo. Thanks again for watching. Life's short. Have fun. Be cool. Be kind. Take care.